That's better. Hey, what's up? This is Chris from The Longest Way. And it looks like this patch of desert is behind me. I've entered Greenland here. There was a little river, a tiny little river. And just after that little river, everything looked like this here. Green, lush. There's some fields there. And about 75 kilometers, I'd say, from Mari, the city I'm going to. So that's 2 more days. And I'm looking forward to that, especially to my day off. This is my 7th day walking through Turkmenistan. The nights are getting colder, which is nice in a way. I even have to wear my sweater during the first, half hour of walking in the morning. And everything is good. It's nice. It's not that hot during the day anymore. Well, it's still hot, but not as hot, I guess. Yeah, right now it's just perfect. Oh, look, I don't know if you can see that. That's a loaf of bread I got from someone, from 3 dudes. I get so much stuff here. Mostly bread and water. People are real nice. And apparently word has traveled of who I am. This truck driver stops his truck and he's like, Deutsch? And I'm like, yeah. And turns out he speaks German a little bit. Learned it in school. So that was nice. Yeah, so I'm suspecting that somebody must have told him there's this German dude walking around here. And since there's only one dude walking around here, it was clear that it was me. Man, we're about 35 kilometers in today, and I'll be turning into our camp soon. It's supposed to be somewhere there. Şukur and Gush. Usually about a half hour or 40 minutes before nightfall, they go to some place that is good for camping, and they set up camp. And I just kind of waltz in. And then the fire is already going, and there's tea, and it's really nice. This is really a sort of harder walking than most of the walking I've done on The Longest Way, but it's also easier camping, because when I'm alone, I'm scared all the time. Scared of people, some, I don't know, I've talked about this before. Some young people might show up and be like, let's check him out. Maybe they're drunk or something, and then there's these animals. I got into a thunderstorm in my tent on top of a hill in Kazakhstan, in Kurdai. And I was scared then, but I wouldn't be scared now, because now I got Şukur, my guide, and Gush, the driver, and it's all good. Not even scared of cobras, because they told me that there was nothing to worry about. So, okay. I do what I'm told. I just drink my tea and I try not to worry. this shit still recording? Yeah. Still recording. Man. You know, I like to wind down sometimes when I'm in my tent and watch a little Netflix or whatever. And I've downloaded a bunch of stuff. Rick and Morty. It was hard to warm up to, but now I started kind of liking it. It's a little bit like a Futurama that doesn't have the feelings. You know, Futurama made me cry at least 2 times, and I doubt that Rick and Morty is ever going to do that, but you know, who knows. Yeah, so that's nice. And then I decided to give Family Guy a chance, but what the hell, what shit, what utter unimaginative, stupid crap. I mean, I like the guy, this Seth MacFarlane guy on Twitter, but what a hollow creative personality. It's just like you take The Simpsons, you take away all the character that they have, you know, how every person in The Simpsons has a distinct character, and they all behave, at least in the early seasons, they behave according to that character, and the stories evolve out of their characters. And even the jokes, they're not like, you know, like in the Family Guy, every joke is a sort of, oh, remember that time the penguin fell through the ice? And then it's a penguin falling through the ice that apparently happened some time ago. And that's the joke, that's the punchline. It's like, they don't even try to develop anything out of the story. The story's just crap. The characters are shallow. That Peter Griffin guy is Homer Simpson at his worst. To the degree that he's fatter than Homer, he's also less caring and just stupider. Is that even a word? Well, you get the idea. And it's like I watched the whole first season, and I could never figure out if, you know, at first I thought, okay, that's kind of clever that this little baby Stewie can talk, or thinks he can talk, and come up with all these things. But other people, they would obviously only hear him go like ba ba ba, and they only hear like his baby speak. So I kind of like that idea. But then in some episodes, they respond to what he says as if they understood it. So I was like, oh man, that's just dumb. It's like, so you have a talking dog. Why not? You know, whatever. You have all kinds of all kinds of talking things. But what's up with that baby? Can people understand it or not? Yeah. Well, it just sucks. Family Guy. Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter. Oh, there's Gush. The Don, we call him now. Because he's a tough guy. It has been said that he can catch a cobra with his hands because he used to be a shepherd. And shepherds apparently, they do that kind of stuff. That's when I decided that he's the boss of the bosses. He's the Don. So now I just call him the Don. You know, you got one friend that always assigns nicknames to everyone. That's me. That's annoying as hell, but I guess what it is this longing for a nickname. Nobody ever gives me a nickname. So I just give nicknames to everyone else. Oh man, we're gonna be swamped in mosquitoes. There's water here. Oh shit, and it's standing water. I'm gonna show you guys here. This is gonna suck at night. I'm just gonna hide in a tent. And probably no cobras. Maybe there's a honey badger. Honey badger. The I don't know, the 3-minute honey badger video is more funny in itself than the whole first season of Family Guy. Oh, and there's sheep. And the sheep are in front of the sunset. And oh, here's a camp. And the sheep are running. And it's awesome. I'm gonna take so many pictures. What's up, boss? How are you doing?
Welcome.
Wow. Hello, Don. We're gonna be eaten by mosquitoes here.
Mosquitoes?
Yeah,
Maybe.
with the water.
But you know that at night it's getting like cold.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Maybe after 9 will be no mosquitoes.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go set up my tent here and look at the sheep there in front of the sunset. Maybe I'm gonna go over there, actually. You guys be nice. Have a good day. Dudes and dudettes.